In this example, we're told that the second term of an arithmetic sequence is 15 and the fifth term is 21, and we're asked to find the 12th term. So we could do this by sort of trial and error, trying to work out what it is by going between these, but let's look at the more algebraic and formal approach to solving questions like this, and we can do it using our formula. But first of all, let's think about what information we've been given. We've been told two things. The second term is equal to 15. So we know that the second term is equal to 15. And we've also been told that the fifth term is 21. So that means that U5 is equal to 21. We're also being asked to find the 12th term, and we'll come back to that in a moment. But let's return to these for a moment. If the second term is equal to 15, we can actually use the formula to set up an equation here, because we know in general that un is equal to u1 plus n minus 1 times by d. Well, in this case, n is equal to 2. So that means 15 must be equal to u1 plus 2 minus 1, which is 1, d. And similarly, u5, 21, is equal to u1 plus 4d. And actually what we see at this point is that these bits are not actually needed. They're only there to indicate what we were taking from the question. But now we've got a pair of simultaneous equations in u1 and d. And we can solve this by subtracting the first one from the second one. So if we do 21 minus 15, we get 6. u1 minus u1, we get 0. 4d minus d, we get 3d, which tells us that d is equal to 2. When we know d, we also can find u1, because u1 plus d is 15. So that means that u1 must be 13. If u1 is 13 and d is 2, we can now go back to solving the actual question. Find the 12th term. The 12th term is u12. And again, using the formula, u12 is equal to u1, which is 13, plus n minus 1, so that's 11, times by d, which is 2. So 13 plus 11 times 2, which is 35. So here, we can use our formula for an arithmetic sequence to create a pair of simultaneous equations which we can solve to find the first term and the common difference. Once we know the first term and common difference, we can find later terms or do many other things. This is a very common question involving arithmetic sequences to be able to use simultaneous equations to solve them.